The hardest part is getting these damn agents on the phone. Okay. So. Usually this time of morning, the agents don't pick up the phone because they're too hungover or whatever at the gym, who knows. But I have an event today, so I got to get this done. Are you calling every single agent that shows your listing? A lot of agents are under the impression that if you don't hear anything, that means they're not interested, but that's not necessarily true. If you want to do more deals, get into the habit of calling every single agent that shows your listings. Because what you're going to find is you'll be able to put together deals through, agents will tell you things like, they wanted to offer 500, but they didn't want to insult your client. Well, maybe you know that your client would take 500, but if you don't call them, there's no deal. So I definitely like to call every single agent that brings a buyer to a listing. And here's how the call goes. A lot of times they don't answer the phone. Very normal for agents to not answer their phones. Don't leave voicemails. Instead, send voice text. People, because you can see whether or not they opened it, and they'll call you back. Hey, Trisha, I liked your message yesterday. It makes perfect sense to me what they're looking to accomplish and why. I do believe that perhaps you and I could put together a deal on this. Give me a call back when you have an opportunity. I am heading to an event at 10 a.m., but would love to speak to you before then if you're available. Talk to you soon. When people cancel a showing, call them back. Find out why. Is it because the showing agent wasn't available? I'll go over there and show it for them and still give them their commission. Sure, why not? You both get paid. Again, agents don't pick up their phones. I don't see how we're supposed to get deals done when we don't pick up our phones. Hey, Carrie, it's Jessica Nelson. I hope you had a great weekend. Thank you for letting me know that you were, having all those showings with your client. Was just curious to find out if they had found the one yet. We did have a couple come this weekend from Oregon, and those folks are, said to have put in an offer. So just wanted to make sure your people have an opportunity. Talk to you soon. Bye, Carrie. You want to be careful when doing your calls to never sound desperate, right? So there's definitely a fine line between being a professional and operating in desperation. You always want to put things in the other person's best interest. So what's in their best interest? Well, if they really wanted the home, but they thought they had all the time in the world, you're just calling to give them a heads up. You're doing them a favor. Whereas if you're begging for an offer, you're in desperation. So there's a big difference between the tone of those conversations. Always, always maintain leverage for your client. This is what they have paid you for. They have not paid you to sound desperate. They always want you to have leverage in the transaction. So again, I'm making calls to follow up with agents who showed my listings. Every Tuesday, we do our weekly market reports. If any of you have questions on what a weekly market report is, there's an episode about it on my YouTube channel. You're more than welcome to check it out. I am going to keep moving on here. So I currently have 7 active listings, which means it's going to take me about 3 hours to make all these phone calls. Such is life. I sometimes have a lot of the times I have my assistant warm them up for me, but just for the sake of showing you, I wanted to make the initial calls myself. Hey Tara, it's Jessica Nelson. How are you? Good. I wanted to see if there was any questions that your clients had about 3 Altman Court or anything I could do to assist you. I think you were just going to show them the video. I don't think they're in town, right? Oh, okay. That's helpful information. What's the price point on the other home you guys are offering? Okay. Um, maybe you can help me out because I know you do a lot of business. Um, do you think that 500 is too high for this home? I I appreciate the honesty because that's what I was thinking. I'm like, man, this thing seems like a steal to me. Yeah, that makes sense. So they found something newer. Um, just just curious. I'd like to take a look at it because I don't know if we're priced right or not. What is the address? Yeah. Okay. I think they all have. Okay. Well, this is helpful for me because, if people are feeling like something's a little dated, maybe they need a different price to make them inspired to make an offer. So it's helpful. Right. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Well, they have so many options now. And I feel like if you have money, you're in the driver's seat when it comes to being a buyer nowadays. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much, and I hope that they accept your offer. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so I have to get ready for my event, so I'm going to hop off, but I hope this was a meaningful 10 minutes. I hope you got something from it.